friends, today what we are going to do is we are going to draw a donut in the style of Thiebaud. Okay, so let's see the supplies that we need. We need markers, we need crayons, we need a pencil, an eraser, we need something to draw a circle with. So I'm going to use this to draw a circle. So this is like when I put it, the paper in the portrait style, there is like 2 finger space on either side. Okay, so it should be big. Okay, and this is for drawing the donut on the whiteboard. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this paper. I don't want this to be a rectangular paper. I'm going to make this into a square paper. A square shape has all the sides the same length, right? So it doesn't have to be an exact square. I'm going to just put my hand like this. I'm going to put a line here. I'm going to fold the paper. Maybe you can ask someone to cut the paper into a square paper for you. Okay, I know you guys would have got help to cut the paper in half. Maybe you can ask someone to cut this into a square paper. We don't want a big paper. That's the reason why we are cutting it into a square paper. You can save this paper for some other time. Okay, I'm going to put this aside. Let's learn.
Wayne Thiebaud is an American artist who was born in the 1920s and recently turned 100 years old. He grew up in California and started drawing at a young age. When he was a teenager, he worked for Disney, and as an adult during World War II, he worked as an artist in the Air Force. He's famous for his colorful work of delicious foods, like pies, ice cream cones, and pastries, inspired by his nostalgia and the time he spent working in a bakery when he was younger. We consider him a pop artist, since he draws popular things, and his specialty is realistic paintings that make you feel like you could almost reach out and touch the tasty food. But he doesn't only paint food. He also creates oil paintings of landscapes, cityscapes, figure drawings, and even cows and dogs.
Okay. So I'm going to place this right in the middle of the paper. There is more space on the side. It doesn't matter in which direction you're placing the paper because this is square paper. So, but here, this is a rectangular paper, so it looks like this. It doesn't matter on the paper. Okay, so right in the middle of the paper, or on the right in the middle of your whiteboard, place the lid, press it down with one hand, and with the other hand you're going to draw a circle. Okay, next thing what you're going to do is you are going to draw an oval shape in the, or a circle, a small circle in the middle. So do you think it will be easy for you to draw a circle with something? Maybe take another lid or a glass or a tumbler, or a cup or something, and make a circle. This is a little too big for the donut, would not look right. So maybe you can use a smaller one. Yeah, that would be a good size for this. But if you use a big one, it won't look right. So even if you don't use something, maybe you can draw it freehand. Let me show you a technique. In the middle, I'm going to put 2 lines like that. From here to here, I'm going to make a rainbow. And from here to here, I'm going to make a smile line. So you have a circle, right? So that also can be done. Now, this donut doesn't look fancy right now. We want to make it look like it is a real donut with glaze. It is a glazed donut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a squiggly line like this. Okay. Now, right now it looks like egg, okay, fried egg on top of a plate. But don't worry, we'll turn this into a donut. So let's draw some sprinkles. So these lines we're putting in different directions. So okay, And then in case you want to make it look like somebody has taken a bite out of your donut, what you can do is, I'm going to take another marker to show you that. So what you can do is, you can draw curvy lines like that, and then you can erase that part off. See what happened? Does it look like somebody took a bite out of this donut? Yeah. So this is how we are going to, so you can have a whole donut, or you can draw a donut with a bite taken off it. Okay. So if you know how to do this much, you are ready to draw on the paper. I know you can draw that much. You guys are ready. So I'm going to take something to draw a circle with. I think this is the perfect size. I'm going to trace this with the permanent marker. You guys can first trace with a pencil and then go over with the black marker in the container. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Should I make the donut look like my donut would be a full donut, because I can't erase once I draw with the permanent marker, right? So it would be a full donut. So then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to find the middle. I think it's the middle. Next to, on this side and this side, I put 2 dots, right? And then I'm going to make a rainbow. See? So we made the hole in the donut. Now let's make draw the glaze. We are making a circle, but using a squiggly line. Okay, so then what is remaining is drawing the sprinkles, right? So I'm going to take my crayons and markers. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to take whatever color I like. So I'm going to take red. I'm going to make little lines like that. Red sprinkles, if that is what you want. You can have a multicolored sprinkle, whatever way you want. You can, if you just want one color for the sprinkles, you can have just one color for the sprinkle. If you want more than one color, you can have more than one color. If you want all the colors in the rainbow, that is also fine. I'm using this color next. So sprinkles, when you put sprinkle on top of something, it goes in different directions, right? So that's what I'm doing. Is this a donut for 4th of July, because it's red and blue. Maybe I'll make it into anytime donut by adding more colors. Orange. You can even put dot, like circles for the sprinkles also, okay? Small circles. That also would be fine. I think this many donuts are good enough. I'm going to put this back. We are done using the markers on the donut. Maybe in the background we'll use the markers later, but for now we are done. So I'm just putting that away. I'm going to take, what color should be? I'm going to make this really pink frosting. You can put whatever color frosting you want for your donut. Maybe orange colored frosting, maybe blue colored frosting, or green color for St. Patrick's Day, or red frosting for Valentine's Day, or what are the other holidays? Halloween, orange color, right? So just like that. Or for any day, you can have donut any day. You don't need a special day to have donut. So maybe based on what flavor it is, you can color it. Try to stay within the line. Color nicely. You need to color them nicely, otherwise it won't look appetizing. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take brown and the peach color. I'm going to put peach color first on one side, so it looks like nice and brown. Nice peach color. I'll add some brown to it, okay? Take this, not too much, but lightly, because on one side, this side, we are going to make it, color it with just brown to show a shadow. So when there is light on one side, can you see the shadow that my hand is creating over here? Can you see the shadow? Yeah. So the light is on that side. When I hold my hand this way, there is shadow over here. So just like that, so let's pretend that the light is here, so there is shadow over here. So the part that there is shadow will be darker. So I'm going to use just brown here to show the shadow. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my black crayon and then put some black lightly to show some shadow over. So here next to near to the line, I'm going to make it a little bit darker and light, and then it is lighter till half of this circle, the small circle, half of the circle, I will put black. Then the rest, maybe I can use a pencil. Now over here, next to here, I'm just putting some pencil, make shadow. Take this, a little bit of shadow. Okay, so now whatever color you want, you can color the background with, or if you want to make a design for the background, you can even do that. So if you're making a design for your background, maybe I am going to use purple. I'm going to make some lines like that. Whatever line you want to make, go ahead and make that line. This is the line. So when you reach the donut, are you going to make the line on that? No, you're going to jump over to the other side and continue making the line. It doesn't matter if you don't want to make a line, any type of line on in the background, you don't have to. You can just color with the crayon. Okay. I'm using and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take purple itself. So whatever color you use for the background, you'll use the same color, because we want, when somebody looks at your art, we want all the attention to go to the donut, not onto the background. So if the background is too colorful, what will happen is when somebody looks at your art, they will be first seeing the background instead of seeing the donut. So that's the reason why we are coloring it this way. So maybe I'll add a little bit more more brown here. And then we are done with the donut. So I hope you guys had fun doing this donut or making this donut with me. I had a lot of fun. I want you guys to upload this to Seesaw or Clever, whatever your class use. And I would also like to see how this turned out for you. So email me your finished work. So till we meet next time. Bye-bye.